Hi and welcome to Nick Whale Motorhomes. I'm Andy and I've got a bit of a rarity for you today because anybody who knows anything about auto sleepers know that they're really couples vans. They tend to be 2 berth, 2 travel seats, or sometimes you get 4 berths and 2 travel seats. Not this one. This isn't your average Broadway. Now it's a 2023 model with delivery mileage only and it's a Broadway EK LT, and that means 4 berths, 4 travel seats. Now from the exterior, it's not that much different, but we'll go around it and then you'll see a little bit more when we go inside. So to start off with, we've still got our awning. We've still got our awning light, which you'd expect on the EKTP LP. We've got gas barbecue point. We've got an external 230 volts, water filler. We've got your dirty cupboard just there, which again is great for leveling, chocks, toilet chemicals, electric cables, all those sorts of things. Access to the bench underneath, and you can see we've got your carpets in there, and again it's a good storage area. This one is on the Peugeot because it's a manual, so you've got your Peugeot alloy wheels there, and it's 165 brake horsepower if you're interested. We have a Luton on this, and that gives us an overcab bed, which again is great storage when you're not using it as a bed, but we'll see more when we go inside. Our tent's great on the cab. Again, got our alloy wheels. On the roof, of course, you've got your solar panel, you've got your TV area up on there. What you won't see in here, it does come with a TV and a sound bar as well. Underslung gas tank, that's 25 litres, so 20 litres for gas, 5 litres for expansion. Costs you less than filling up with normal bottles because you're only paying for the gas. You're not paying for the hire of the bottle. So save yourself a few quid there. Just here, if you want to use an aqua roll to pump your water in, you can. And then of course, just here, we have an external aerial point and 12 volts just there as well. Flue for your heating, electric hookup, cassette toilet. We've got the rails pre-installed for a bike rack, and of course we've got your reversing camera just up there. Now, you can't really see very well, but we've got rear corner steadies just here as well, and we've got a proper spare wheel underneath. So let's go and have a look at where the real changes are. So in the cab, again, you've got all the equipment you would expect. So you've got an X-Zenith media center here, which is Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. It's also DAB. 6-speed gearbox just there. We've got cruise control, we've got your steering controls, we've got electric mirrors, we've got electric windows. We've got Remis cab lines throughout, and we've still got 2 large cup holders there for a nice big large cup of coffee. So you've got all your toys you'd expect. Your captain seat still swivel. This one will swivel around more. That one will only swivel to a point, of course, because you've got this sort of double dinette area just here. But this is where the changes really are. So to start off with, this obviously lifts up so you don't bang your head when you get into your cab. But we've got a proper double bed up there, and you've got reading lights either side. We've also again got a skylight up there, so you get a lot of natural light, and it is a proper double. Now, this is where it gets interesting, because obviously with the one that everybody knows, which is the EKTP LP, you have a bench this side, exactly the same as this, and we have a bench this side. The big difference being is because we've got this double dinette, we have an extra 2 travel seats just here. Now, it's quite flexible in its layout in the respect of, because you've got the 4 travel seats, if there are, I don't know, let's say there's 3 of you going away, well, you can stick 2 up there if you want to. Do you even need to make this up? Because very much like the EKTP LP, you can pull that out slightly. We can drop the backrest down the back, and we can spin the passenger seat around so it actually locks into place just there. So again, we've got a single if we want it. At this precise moment in time, we don't, because I'm going to show you something different, because this does all make up into a large double as well. But if we want to keep that as a single, and we still want a single over here, well, we can do that as well. So I'm going to move these cushions out the way because it's just a little easier for me. So when we've got this double dinette just here, we can pull out the extensions either side. They lock in the centre. Take the backrest and pop it in there. Then in the wardrobe, we have 3 cushions. Now, if we're only going to use one for a second, because we're making up 2 singles. Now, where the advantage with this is as well, is if there are 90% of the time it's just the 2 of you and you want the benches, well, to a certain degree, you can still have the benches, because if you pop this down into here, like so, well, you've still got 2 benches, really. So again, if one of you wants to sleep on this side and one of you wants to sleep on that, even with that pulled out, like so, and that dropped down the back, you've still got the walkway in between, so you don't have to climb over each other in the middle of the night if you need to use the facilities. So it works in the way of the normal standard layout. You've still got benches either side, just this one gets a little bit more space and a little bit more comfort. But I'll let you argue about who has that side. If we want to make this up into a double, again, it's quite simple. We'll take the backrest out for now and we'll slot that to there. What we do is we get the extra 2 cushions out of here. We'll just pop that over there for a second. And that one over there. Now, when we are in the wardrobe, I will just show you, we've got the standalone table just there again, same as standard. You've got your TV aerial booster there, and of course you've got your leg for your coffee table just there as well. So, what we now want to do is we want to make this up into a double. So how we do that, I will see if I can do it from this side so me I can get a better shot. This slides out to there. We pop backrest in just there, and then these literally slide into place in the centre. One there. And one there. Now you can see that is a huge bed. You've also got the double up there, so it is a genuine 4-berth 4 travel, but it's only 6.3 metres and it's still a 3.5 tonne unit. So again, it gives you options. So I'm going to slide these back out the way for a moment, because again, you can see it's a pretty quick job just to make these up. Slide that back in. Then we'll pop these back into the wardrobe. Again, you only need to take these with you if you are going to be making up the bed, so you don't have to lose all your wardrobe. It's just on the off chance that you are taking somebody with you. So again, it gives you a choice. And the one thing I've learned in my time in the industry, it's that the more options you give yourself on any layout, the more likely it is to work for you. We'll pop that back in there as well. And you can see you've still got a decent amount of space even if you take the cushions with you in there, so it doesn't take up all your wardrobe space. That pops back up on there. These just slide back in and it's away. Like I say, you've got your standalone table as well, so you can use that inside or outside the vehicle. Now, storage wise, well, we've got these good cupboard space just above. Again, you can put stuff just up here as well, as long as you secure it. Gives you a really good storage area. On the opposite side, lots more storage. We've got our reading lights on both sides as well. More storage here. You'll see here as well, we've got two 230 volts, we've got 12 volts, we've got aerial connections, we've got a USB. Up here, of course, we've got for your plates and for bottles. Microwave, and of course we've got the cut glass goblets just there. It would not be a sleeper without them. Work surface in the kitchen is great because you've got this area just here. Now obviously you've got work surface here, have the big extender that comes out, so you literally are working in a great area just there. Then we've got your 3-way underneath, and again it's a good size because you can move around in this. It is only 6.3 meters. Then we've got your heating just up here in your 12-volt control panel. So heating, as we said, it's got gas, so you can run on the gas when you're wild camping, and you can plug it into the mains when you're running on the electric. So it gives you options between the two. In the kitchen, work surface above, and you can see we've got your Wi-Fi antenna just there. Couple of 230 volts, extractor fan, sink, you've got your draining board just in here as well, just there. 3 gas hobs and electric hot plate for when you're plugged into the mains. Separate grill, oven, storage underneath the oven, and then of course we've got more storage underneath the sink there, in there. Then we've got these drawers for your cutlery, just in that one. More drawer space. And of course we've got a bigger one there for your pots and pans. Underneath the wardrobe as well, we've got a big drawer just in there. So again, you can see we have got a lot of storage area. Now, the bathroom, I've always liked this layout because it's a great use of space when it's quite compact. So what you've got is we've got storage just up above the cassette, your towel holder there, then we've got a mirror, loo roll holder. It is heated in here as well. Your cassette toilet moves around in all areas, and of course we've got your wash basin, more storage behind this mirror. But what's great is this wall moves over. We're not having a curtain, we've actually got a proper screen just here which will slide across. Now that gives us a proper shower cubicle, so you've got plenty of space in here to be actually have a shower, where a lot of the time when you're in a compact area you're fighting with a shower curtain, not actually working in a space where you can actually physically wash yourself. Like I say, it's a bit of a rarity, this layout, and it might not be for everyone, but so often we'll see people say the kids or the grandkids come occasionally. Well, there you go. Something like this is perfect, but it's still not too big and there's not much of an overhang, so you can take it pretty much anywhere. Thank you for watching this video. Really hope you found it enjoyable, and who knows, might be the layout for you. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.